Hey! So today we're going to start a new series. Let's play Unholy Heights. This is an indie game where you play as Satan, and it's your job to run an apartment complex. So it's pretty interesting. Well, he's officially called the devil, but you know. Dupe some monsters into moving in, aim for world conquest. Tenants also pay rent, so that's two birds with one stone. Monsters are looking for places to live. They'll pay us rent. And they'll protect our home. So it'll be pretty good. Our first creature up to bat is a cheapie. Cheapies, well, they're poor, they're weak. They're the civilians of the monster world, in a way. And also, here are elementals. They're pretty good long-range units. They're kind of like the mages. Well, that was a demi-human. He's kind of like an archer, but he wasn't interested for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. So, your typical apartment looks like this. You know, there's some cool stuff you can put in, but, overall, you know. Now, it's good to always keep things upgraded and up to date. And some things, they're pretty cheap. Like, you can go ahead and give everyone a desk right from the beginning. That's a pretty easy thing to do. It's only 5. Seems like my mouse isn't wanting to work today. Ha! That's alright. And his room is hot, so let's go ahead and give him a fan. Number 1 fan and all that. And if you keep your rooms up to date, everything will be fine. Nah, I don't want more than one of the same type. Oh, here's an Abyssian. I haven't worked with that much on my own personal file. But it seems like she wasn't too interested. Perhaps this one will be more interested? Nah, doesn't look like it. Oh well. What about a Chimera? Can I interest you in a place? How about it? No? No? Alright. Now then, here's our room, where we can check out the beastery. And in the beastery, we can look and see what we might want to do. You can see what would attract some people and what might attract others. But for the most part, it's a thing. Now here's a female elemental. Now occasionally, if you have someone in a room and someone of the opposite gender also wants to be in that room, they might hook up. It's pretty sweet when they do. Now, he wants gym equipment. So, what do you say we start putting some in these rooms? Assuming my mouse is gonna like me today. Ha! Let's see. Some jump rope might make it nice. Now, after Waterman goes, we'll see if the Chimera is interested. And there he is. Ah, next is an undead. They're, well, they're skeletons. Not much to say about that. And with that, we have a full team. Now let's look and see what we have. Here we can use the boards. And let's start our tutorial battle. That'll be fun. Sorry, Cheapy. We're all full. And 60G was collected in rent today. Now it's just a matter of waiting. Ah, there we go. The Village Watch. Alright. Now, now it's all a matter of picking the right guys for the right job. Pretty sweet battle music, too. Pretty upbeat, if you ask me. Sadly, we don't have any mid-range guys, but hey, you know, it happens. Would have been nice to get a demi-human out here, but they're a little hard to attract. High maintenance. Also, yeah, as you can see, there's speed-up buttons here. Let's see what we can do without them for a bit. Now, one nice trick is that you can increase the rent. And as long as they say the room rocks, or not F bad, their satisfaction will keep growing. And as long as their satisfaction keeps growing, they keep getting powered up. Everyone has a limit, of course, but you can push them to the limit and it'll be just fine. So now our rent has gone up from 60 a month to 20, 40, 58, I think 60 about 65. Pretty good increase. But that's only 5. Ah, well, you know. Probably more like around 70 now that I think about it. But hey, it is what it is. Ah, demons. The other kind of mages of this world. And here's my kind of board. Now let's put it into hyperspeed, and here's the patrol. And here we get introduced to the first boss. Ah, but she's a coward, as is most long-range enemies. But hey, we got a Chimera, it's fine. Waterman didn't even need to come in and help this time. So I'd say it's good. That's what missions are like. Now we just keep choosing missions, and voila, we keep getting money. Let's see. Now, some ne'er-do have caught wind that your apartment is packed with treasure. Repel the raid. We can do that. New missions are available. Yeah, I already saw both of them. Now, an important thing is to always make sure everyone has what they want out of the place. Because chances are, if there's something they want, you can make their satisfaction grow even bigger with it. And always update when you can. This is very important. Because if you give them stuff without them necessarily asking for it, then hey, they might like you even more. You know? It's not like running a real place in that sense. So you don't have enough for that. Yeah, we can afford giving a graphic calculator to everyone, I think. And it's good to keep everyone up to date on the same stuff until you get to the point where they start asking for things themselves. Crap. That was the wrong thing. Whoops. Huh, there we go. Now then, what else can we afford here? Not beauty products. Not the tree. Nobody here uses altars. Ah, we can give everyone a coloring book. See, that would be about there? Yeah. Let's count this out. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Shouldn't you be upgrading what they already have first? It's good to keep them occupied. If you give them enough stuff, they won't realize that what they currently have isn't actually is pretty bad. Or at least not the best. So hey, it is what it is. And I think that's all we can do for now. So let's hyperspeed again while we wait for our next bout to come up. Alright, racketeering club approaches. Now, let me show you a quick trick that you can do with these guys. Crap. I timed it wrong. Ah, well. Oh, no I didn't. He's just now coming back. Huh. Oh, and if they take money from you, then you get it back when you defeat them, along with the bonus they would have given you anyways. So, it's not a problem if you mess up. As long as they're dead in the end. But hey, we're playing as the devil. Ah, that's what I was talking about. Some fine romance. Now, both of them will be powered up by the other one. Additionally, you also have another person to fight for you without needing a whole nother room. In the end, it's a pretty sweet deal. Now wait for it. Hacha! Best part is, when there's two of them, you can just swap them out when one starts to get weak. And that's that. Oh yeah, also, nobody lives forever. Their health goes down to 0, that's it. Of course, I think we all saw that coming. And if you have a couple in there, make sure they manage to get a kid and raise him before they kick the bucket, you know? I mean, come on. Living legacy and all that. Anyways, let's speed things up a bit. Music in this game is pretty good, too, I have to say. Alright. Thieves Guild. Well, they're not doing so hot right now, so let's send out our skeleton. Uh-oh. And our skeleton's going down fast. Oh, that was close. Guess our skeleton wasn't as strong as we thought. But hey, in the end, we win. And with that money, we can start giving people more stuff again. What goes around comes around. Now, of course, they'll be asking for things all the time, but it's good to give them their basics first. Of course, giving them the good stuff is good. You know, give them what they want. But hey, I'm a nice guy. You know? I want everyone to have as much as they can. Now, the other thing about couples is that if you're going by and giving everyone exactly what they ask for, couples are gonna get expensive. But you can charge them each. So like say Cheapy here maxes out at 25. And and the skeleton, or boneleton as they're called in this game, maxes out at 19. Both of these guys, you can get 23 out of them. It's not too big of a jump, but it counts. And that's it for today. Next time, well, we keep doing more things. See ya.